Welcome back to the Rockstars. I'm Jessica Clemons. Following the drop of Quantumania, we've got a few questions, lots of ideas. All of mine revolve around the quantum realm. One of my favorite parts and what interests me most was the quantum realm scene, as we don't really know much about it, but from Janet, Hank, and Scott's perspective. Before we knew the quantum realm was really accessible via magic and just Pym particles, we didn't really know about its life, the hierarchy, their system, or the customs. And now that Kang is presumably dead, and Cassie has now created a device that can allow people in, what does that mean for Earth 616 and the quantum realm? I think during Phase 6, we'll be using the quantum realm as a sort of safe zone and ushering people into it that have been displaced due to all those Kang variants. As a reminder, originally Cassie, Hope, and Hank created a subatomic Hubble telescope for the quantum realm, which sends a signal and collects the data. The signal was picked up by MODOK, who pulled them into the quantum realm, and then we jump to the end of the movie where Kang sent a signal back to that device to escape out of the quantum realm. And in doing so, the device has the algorithm to send and return people back from the quantum realm so long as they have the tech to do so. I assume we'll upgrade this device later and make it bigger and more efficient, but for now, we know Cassie has a device to look into the quantum realm and allegedly send and transport people back. In the movie, Cassie is very much an activist and is always looking out for the smaller guys. While her father is taking on global emergencies and Hope is feeding the world, Cassie's helping the people in her city who are not a threat but suffering from various systemic issues. When we first see her, she's arrested for protesting, and she clearly feels horrible when she sees what she indirectly did to Jentora's people when MODOK found them. She just wants to help people. I can appreciate having a young voice of reason in the MCU who's active in politics to a degree, you know, like protesting, volunteering, lobbying, what have you. We haven't really seen it yet, and it feels very much grounded rather than like in space fighting things. I think the Guardians of the Galaxy's holiday special really opened our eyes to where do these people go when their planets are destroyed. New Asgard was able to take their people somewhere else, but for planets without the same resources, do they just like perish? I don't think there's no better time to introduce Cassie and her activism. She just wants to find resources for everyone. Maybe as Wakanda did for the entire nation. They used vibranium to build outreach centers. She'll be helping those in the quantum realm using Pym tech. After Kang demolished the quantum realm and made himself the ruler after killing almost everyone, they're clearly short-handed. I think a big signifier was mentioning the quantum realm device can collect data and find people. So now Cassie can check on Jentora and the rest of the people in the quantum realm and figure out what remaining resources they might need in order to rebuild. Pym tech has already helped the quantum realm with Hank's ant colony. Without that ant colony, they wouldn't have been able to take on Kang. Hank's ants were also sucked into the quantum realm and fell into a time expansion field and lived thousands of years over the span of a couple of days. They built a technocratic civilization. They're determined and very smart. They basically made a city of their own in the quantum realm if they've already built a civilization. This place could be light years more advanced than anyone else's. So they probably still have that ant mentality of building and working together to make things more efficient. If they apply what they know to the quantum realm, they can assist in repairing the damage done by Kang in no time. Additionally, the ants can help transport things from the Earth 616 to the quantum realm. Could you imagine if they went back through that time expansion field or just lived on learning from each other? The medicine and tech they would make would be magnificent! They'll be ahead of the Wakandans and could share resources with us. Another nod to why the quantum realm could be the safe zone for future residents. Could you imagine? The ants with vibranium. Oh my god, we just have vibranium ants running around. If we take a look around Phase 6, I think this has potential to start around Thunderbolts or the Fantastic Four movie. I say Thunderbolts because we see how Valentina Allegra de Fontaine wanted the vibranium in Wakanda. My next guess is she wants to see what's within the quantum realm. If the ants are making massive discoveries, she'll probably want that too. And what if instead of being exposed to cosmic rays in outer space, the Fantastic Four actually people living within the quantum realm exposed to a lot of quantum energy? That would be nuts, but still a sound possibility, which is why I think this could be happening between Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. Ultimately, I think this all will happen before Kang Dynasty, when little interruptions and hiccups start happening to people's timelines and homes. Kang the Conqueror and Thanos are also not far off in terms of, you know, killing and taking over at a large scale. I think if we take that speculation and toss it up in the MCU right now, we get another Nowhere on our hands. It's common that villains destroy cities, countries, planets, universes, and for those that escape, I think in this case we'll be ushered into the quantum realm, and this is how. I think Nowhere will be destroyed again, this time by Adam Warlock, because in the trailer we see in Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot jumping on him and Warlock beating up Nebula and what I assume is Nowhere. I think the High Evolutionary will send Warlock to kill the Guardians and anyone in his way, and in doing so, will destroy Nowhere, displacing those citizens again. As the Guardians of the Galaxy, they'll take the people of Nowhere to a place the High Evolutionary hasn't touched yet, Earth, presumably, because we don't know if he's been to Earth yet in the MCU. There, they'll meet Cassie and Hope, who have now created safe housing, one being within the quantum realm. I like a deal, especially a 2-for-1. That's exactly what you get when you're playing Empires and Puzzles. Empire and Puzzles is an award-winning free-to-play match 3 puzzle and RPG game, and I love it. Just match shields of the same color to attack. The more you match, the stronger the attacks. You can collect over 400 collectible heroes available based around different elements, and every month unique new heroes are introduced. So there's always something new to unlock, and I love new things things to unlock. In between fights, you can improve your empire by leveling up your food and iron production, craft useful battle items, train your troops, or even summon more heroes. If you want to play with your friends, just join an alliance or go toe-to-toe with other players in PvP battles where you can get amazing rewards. I keep coming back to Empires and Puzzles because of the continuous updates, including weekly events like Season of Love, which is going on right now. Season of Love features 5 new Cupid-inspired heroes and 20 stages with 3 difficulty modes. Test your skills and earn rewards by completing stages to progress through the event. To get started with Empires and Puzzles, click the link in the description below or download it from the App Store, Android, or iOS. I think we'll also start hiding people in the Quantum Realm. What better place to hide than a place that's hard to reach? That's what I always said as a child, in the cupboards. As long as we're not hiding from Wanda again, there's a ton of folks we haven't met in the Quantum Realm, and I think there's superheroes already there waiting to get out. The Fantastic Four. The Silver Surfer hid in the microverse. There's rumors that the Scarlet Witch might be hanging out after Multiverse Madness, so the chance that maybe Cassie and Hope can allow someone to hide there is probable. Now, with this theory does come a lot of danger. Kang the Conqueror was banished or exiled by his fellow Kangs, but like every place, the multiverse is no limit to the Quantum Realm. When we open the doors to allowing people in, we bring in all types of people, and I think this can be a gateway to the Skrull invasion. What happens if someone who is actually a Skrull winds up in the Quantum Realm? I don't necessarily believe they'll be world damaging compared to Kang. Maybe they'll be a good Skrull. Either way, it would be another world to infiltrate if they are a bad Skrull. If there's Skrulls posing as Kang, it could stir up a lot of commotion with people believing he never died. Or if a Skrull Captain Marvel were to show up and take over, a lot could happen. There's been speculation that even Janet is actually a Skrull. And what if now having access to going in and out of the Quantum Realm, she'll make it her home base of operation as a Skrull? I think we should pay as much attention to her as possible. To take an L on my own theory though, a Skrull posing as a hero or villain that we've already seen inside the Quantum Realm is a little far-fetched, but Skrulls posing as citizens and creating an uprising I could see. It's also possible a Skrull from Earth saw a hero we haven't met yet and will pose as that hero in the Quantum Realm and either destroy it again or actually help it. I've posed this theory before because I think we'll be seeing a lot of superheroes in Secret Invasion that we know from the comics that we just haven't seen yet in the MCU. Without transporting in and out of Cassie's device, who else can reach the Quantum Realm? We know basically all the Kang variants can banish people there. With the use of mystic arts and Pym tech, we know Strange, Wong, definitely Wanda, and probably Agatha could. Presumably, possibly, we could even get an America Chavez. So if we start to explore the Quantum Realm more, we'll be opening the idea to these folks. Wanda and Agatha having access to the Quantum Realm only poses a threat because we don't know what other witches are down there, or if there's a stronger magic presence for Wanda to get a hold of. Genuinely, I'm sure Wang has seen or been to the Quantum Realm and just doesn't care for it overall. I think there's also a good possibility Ghost could make her way with the device Cassie made. Now, we know Ghost basically absorbed a ton of quantum energy, and when she would rest, she needed a quantum energy chamber to stabilize her. Now that Janet sort of fixed her, if she were to walk through the device Cassie has, it might be too raw and explode. Kang's energy core was finite. If we don't know how much power Ghost puts into her phasing, she could possibly make another probability field. Now, that's maybe. This is ultimately a theory, but worth noting, her powers coming in contact with the Quantum Realm could be disastrous. There's a lot of questions and theories, and we'll be answering them on Inside Marvel, the deep dive, and our theory videos everywhere, so keep an eye out for them all. Make sure to follow me at Lulu_Clemons, not Dashiell who sneezes. Follow New Rockstars, subscribe to New Rockstars for more breakdowns of everything you love. Thank you to Empires and Puzzles for sponsoring this video. Download Empires and Puzzles now by using the link below. And a reminder that our new channel, The Deep Dive, is launching Friday, February 17th. Boss is literally going in and dropping like 5 videos at once. Dashiell, WandaVision, Loki, all deep dives. A breakdown on when trailers are lying to us, which we all kind of need an insight on. Plus, he'll be doing a live breakdown on Quantumania on the Deep Dive channel. That's insane. Here's a little preview to get you jazzed up. Hey y'all!
In this vast multiverse.
Open the pod bay doors.
I'm Eric Voss, and this is New Rockstars The Deep Dive, in which I go beyond hunting Easter eggs to try to decode what the eggs mean. Is this Kang variant truly surprised here, or is he performing a script that requires him to act surprised?
What a lovely day! Initiating spin!